Okay, so hello and good morning, everyone. Today
Good
is
morning,
the
sir.
Good evening, sir.
good evening, not good morning. Okay, so today is the last session of Seaborn as well as the last session you can say for the Python. Okay, so let's hope it will be it will be fun to complete all the topics. Probably we just want to cover all the topics in Python and obviously the last but not the least, that is Seaborn topic. And today the remaining part, the remaining plotting part that will be needed for the future, the strip plot and the pair plot we will discuss. And then we will provide you one data set, empty cards data set, and supposed to be you have to show just normal some visualization things in SNS. So that will be discussed later. Okay, so not wasting any more time, I'm just starting what will be the strip plot. So the last day we will working on strip plot. Okay, and obviously the data set will be tips. So just a second. So how we can do with the strip plot as well in the other plots in Seaborn, we just write down the function or the argument for the strip plot, that is Seaborn or SNS dot strip plot, and then we have to mention the x-axis value name column value or y-axis column value. So SNS dot strip plot x is equal to day, y is equal to total bill, and obviously we have to mention the data, and that is the variable where we have put the data set, or we have to store the data set. Okay, so simple, write this line and your data set obviously work for the visualization things. And if you import the matplotlib, so that thing plt dot show you have to use. Okay, but simple this line will also work. So this is the primary level or prior level syntax for the strip plot. And here already we have mentioned that we also set the style, or we also set the grid style, that is white grid here. Okay, now moving on to the next portion, how we can just simply taking one particular column value, not comparing two column values for x-axis and y-axis, just to show the only one column value. And can we obviously do the plotting, or obviously we do the presentation? Yes, we can. With the single column value, we can obviously plotting or presenting in the graph portion in strip plot. Okay, so for that reason, we just not to mention different x value or y value, just simply mention x is equal to the data set name or data set variable name, and there we have to mention which column we have to, or single column, which single column we have to present or we want to present. Okay, so for that reason, what will be the syntax? SNS dot strip plot, strip plot, and obviously, as I said, x is equal to the dataset variable name, and there you just in a square bracket mentioned which column you want to showcase. Okay, simple, that the presentation part. Okay, and as you want to showcase accordingly to the x-axis, so it will be presented just like horizontal. And if you just want to present as a y-axis, then it will be a vertical. Okay, so what actually this happen, if you very much carefully see the previous graph, see this is the x-axis day and y-axis total bill graph, and in the next portion we just want to showcase the x-axis. Accordingly to the x-axis, we just showcase the total bill value. Okay, so what happened, actually this grid line, okay, this grid line, and this is the graph. Okay, this is the graph. Okay, this is the graph, looks like it totally turns upon, means just this portion will happen totally turns. What happened, so this grid line look like this, and obviously the graph will look like this. So actually this is the turned upon the whole graph. Okay, whole plotting graph. So that's how when you put SNS strip plot, it look like x-axis accordingly which value you want to put. And if you just want to put the y-axis accordingly, so it's normal, as the normal presentation it will be done. So this is the strip plot presentation, and obviously in a single value, for the single value column, or for a single column, we have to showcase in our graph accordingly x-axis or accordingly y-axis, how we can create this. Okay, clear everyone, this for this portion strip plot.
So can you
Yes,
please
sir.
repeat this part?
Okay, okay, please take a screenshot or take a note of this part, and we will move for the next part, that will be the totally new for today. Just a second.
So we just need x equals to tip, and we need like data equal to tip. We can lose do like that, no?
You
And
can,
that
when you do x is equal to some, y is equal to, then you just need to data is equal to the variable name. But here you just want one column, not the comparison. Like when we do x-axis and y-axis, that means we compare the values for the particular columns. So here we don't
okay.
compare, we just simply
Mm,
put one column values, no comparison
oh,
here. Okay, so for
okay,
that
okay.
purpose what would need to be that thing, when there will be x is equal to something column name, y is equal
Mm,
to something column name, then we have to separately write this data is
data
equal
equals
to
to
da.
t.
But when
Yes, sir.
we simple want to put a particular column value, not any comparison, here the previous case, that is the comparison you have shown, but here we don't need any comparison, we just simply want to showcase particular column value in a graphical plot. Okay, so for that reason, this will be the things, simple way, this, and then
So,
mention which
uh,
column you want, or simple
mm,
this is the data
mm,
set variable name,
mm,
and simple. So this actually work this, okay, df or tips, whatever the data set variable name. So this actually works this. We don't need to write separately as we do for comparison portion when there will be two axes mentioned. Understand?
yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So jitter, what is a jitter? Jitter, if you increase the size of a jitter, let's check here. Oh, connection. Just, just a minute. It will increase the dot sizes. Okay. If you do like this one, so actually it's number of all the datas or number of all the dots that is presented in your screen. It will increased. Okay. So you need not to use jitter for most of the time, because it is for that is a argument in SNS that need to be showcased. But jitter is not used for most of the time. This special function, or you can say this special argument, just for showcasing that there will be an argument in SNS which can be used for this purpose. Okay. But don't need to use jitter for most of the time. But so not using the jitter, we just move on to the next part, that is line width. So as in the line plot, or as in the bar plot also, or box plot also, so this thing will actually the line width. Okay. So this thing, this will be actually the line width after creation. How that will be how thick or thinner this line or this boundary line, this will actually presented for the line width. So, but in the strip plot, what line width will be do, or what line width will be accessed when we using this argument. So here, when the plot is done, suppose this is a grid line, and there we have plotting so many strip plots. Okay, this will be the data. Some data is there, and this will be another one. This will be another one. Okay, and obviously this will be another one. So this will, as round figure, this will increase the circular perimeter of each and every one round dots. When we put line width value, it will increase the every circular dots perimeter according to your value. If you increase the value, it will increase the size dip, and if you decrease the size, it will decrease. Okay. So for that reason,
The
yes,
size of the size of the line, line width which is drawing. Is that
line
the
width, but in the strip plot, this size, this size means
okay?
there is a black can say black border, blue circle, black border.
Black
Okay.
border. Okay.
So if you in decrease this 0.5, see, okay, wait a minute. See, the color little bit thinner. If you increase more 0.2, see,
Let
more
me
thinner.
see. More than
Okay.
yes, sir.
And if you do this 2.0, see, deep black. Okay. Not visible that there is a blue color inside.
Blue color inside. Yes, sir.
So this thing means when the data strip plots look like this tiny circular dots. So this circle outside, there is a perimeter or there is a black border. This line will be thick or thinner according to your line width value in strip plot. So what will be the function? SNS dot strip plot, and then we have to mention x-axis value, column value, y-axis column value, then obviously data, and mention the variable name, tips, and then we have to mention line width, width, whatever you want, how much you want, you just put. Okay. So this is the syntax where strip plot and obviously line width actually works. Line width, this term particularly noted for the lines uh, background, oh, sorry, no, lines border, you can say thick or thinner, how much it will go deeper, how much it will decrease the border size. But for the strip plot, we can also use this for the circular perimeter border would be how much thick or thinner. So this is the actually work of line width in strip plot. Now just move on to the next portion. So line width also there. Now edge color. So this term we actually known in marker portion. At first, matplotlib, we know this term marker portion. So edge color, what will be like edge color in strip plot? The black perimeter, the black border of a circular perimeter. Okay, this thing, this there will be some color in the inside. So this, okay, just a minute. So this will be the thing, and obviously, okay, color, okay, and obviously blue. Okay, okay, we draw it. Sorry. Okay, so we draw it inside a color, inside a red circular dot, you can say red circular dot, and we just fill the color yellow. So this will be line width. Okay, and this thing inside, this will be edge color. Okay, sorry, this will be the face color, not edge color. And this line width, this circular red, which color it will depend, this will called edge color. Okay, I'm repeating again, there's a little bit confusion. This thing is a round dot circle, and inside that circle there is a suppose some color. Okay, this round shaped border, what it will be, its thickness, it is thinner or it is thicker, this called line width. Okay, and this line width color, what will be, means that is the not line width color, that is actually the border color, you can say. This border color, how it will be, that called edge color. Okay, and obviously this inside color will be like face color. Okay, this is the edge color, face color, and line width size. So as per previous one, you can simply do with the color change. Line width, mention the line width number, mention the edge color, COLOR, not UR, mention the face color. Okay, just mention the color name or color code and mention the line width, you can do. And next one portion, that is called the data. Okay, data, and obviously how much data you have been there putting, you have been there putting in all the strip plot, that will actually presented in a in this order. When you put x is equal to one column name, y is equal to another column name, and then the hue portion comes. the hue portion comes and simply mentioned in which value or which column value, depending the x-axis column value and y-axis column value, and their comparison will be dependent which column value, and upon that column value the graph will present. That is actually the hue does. So when in strip plot also you mentioned the hue, it will showcase that graph. Okay, and automatically, just like previous one, it will create these things. Okay, so what will be the syntax? Simple, SNS dot strip plot, SNS dot strip plot. Simple, x is equal to column name, y is equal to column name. Then we have to mention hue, upon which column value or upon which data the x-axis column value versus y-axis column value representation or strip plot representation will be performed. Okay, so that will be mentioned, and then we just mention the variable name in the data option. Okay, so this thing we done, and when we do this, like the previous one portion, strip plot will actually showcase the whole data based on hue, which hue parameter we have used. So this is the look like the graph. And obviously, when we use hue, automatically they created some little bit, some not detailed, but little bit legend like things, where they just mentioned which color dot, which color uh, denotes which day of the week from the data set. So that's the hue used in strip plot. Okay, now next on the, yes sir, so I'm
So in the hue one,
hmm,
in the table, it's only showing the Thursday, Friday. There's 4 days.
hmm.
Where the rest of the days, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
It will depend upon the data set, how much the data there is come on. Tips,
Okay.
I think there will be this 4 data a day only. Okay, see, it will represent,
Interesting.
it represent the things. Is there any color besides these four? No.
Yes.
So that means obviously in the data set there will be this type of data. Okay, you can check there. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
you can
I
check
just
in the
checked.
data set how much there will be the data or day data is there will be. So upon this portrays on our screen. Last, for the strip plot, okay, there will be some palette and marker obviously, and obviously alpha. Okay, so last for the strip plot, obviously hue actually work, and like previous one alpha also we have used in, I think, matplotlib. Okay, for the how the transparency we have done. Okay, so alpha there will be marker, there will be obviously palette, that is the new portion in SNS. Okay, and obviously the size, palette size. So how this pattern is a simple, you have to mention the name, you have to mention which parameter you are using, then just simple mention which thing, size or marker that will used. Okay, I think you all get the palette list, right? Palette list, I think you all get. Okay, so you can choose any palette from this. And what will be the next, means next options that is new from the previous one, x, y and data and hue also we all mentioned. So for when we add or when we want to add palette, PALE PALE. Okay. So mention the palette name from the list. Okay. Mention the size. Mentioned obviously the alpha for the transparency. If we may decrease or increase the alpha value, let's check how it works. 0.5. Little bit more transparent. When we do for 7, little bit more transparent. So actually the plotting area, after increase the transparency, number of parameter or number you will increase, the transparency will increase. Okay. And then the decrease the number, it will some like blur or haziness will increase. That's why there is alpha. Supposed to be palette size alpha. These three things will be actually work here. And marker, if you change the marker, then what it will be look like.
So can you
See,
please explain the alpha part of it?
okay, just a minute. One minute. Where I'm writing. Wait. Okay, these things. Okay, so after hue, what spatial parameter we can add? Okay, we can add which spatial parameter? First, we can add palette. PALE. Palette. There will be some palette colors from the list we can mention. There will be size, the size of the palette, how it look like. Please, you can decrease this number, you can increase this number as you want. Then marker, obviously we know how many markers are there for the Python libraries. Already sent you the list. There we take one marker. And alpha, alpha is the transparency of the points. Means this marker, how this line should be shaped as round or box pattern or plus pattern. This actually the marker. Okay, how they plotting these plotting things, or how the points, actually these are the points, right? So how the points look like, in which shape, that is called the marker. When we plotting all the things, how it will be visualized, like more clear to us or not clear to us, means transparency, how it is clear to us. So that's called alpha. Okay. So if we decrease the alpha size 0.5 and normal size, not bigger, this type of marker we want, and simply run the code. See, when we decrease the size of the marks or the points little bit lower, and alpha 0.5, it is less, means there is a haziness come, not clear. In one word, alpha value increase, the clearness or the clarity will increase. If decrease the alpha value, it will not more clarity, it will haziness. Clear, Swam?
Yes, sir. It means if we are editing picture, we are losing the alpha. We need just
Hmm.
the decrease the brightness and increase the brightness. Like
Yes,
that we
yes,
can
yes,
understand,
yes,
huh?
yes, 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 yes. That's the actual work of alpha.
Yeah.
And obviously the marker, there are heavy much marker are there. And here
Mm.
I'm just using 0. You can, yes, there will be box pattern marker will become.
Yes,
Okay.
this one
So
boxes.
the English
Yes,
one.
sir.
So there are so much markers are there. You can choose any one from the list. There you can choose any one palette color from the list. Size obviously as your wish, and obviously alpha. So these things are from strip plot. Okay. So how much are there in the strip plot? First one, x is equal to, okay, x is equal to y is equal to u is equal to depend upon which value, then size, then palette color, PALE double T, palette color, then transparency for alpha, then marker, then edge color, okay, then line width. So for the strip plot, mostly usable parameters, these like, okay. Clear everyone for the strip plot, or anyone have any query? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone please respond from your end. I think everybody clear for the strip plot. Okay. Okay, so now move on our last, because not the last, but not the least, you can say last but not the least. But for our syllabus or not, we need more plotting in Seaborn, as we do line plot, as we do box plot, bar plot, strip plot. 4 plots already done. Then we just use pair plot. Okay, it will be more fun. So wait a minute. Already in the matplotlib, we learned, I think, line plot, scatter plot, bar plot, and how much there will be like, there will also like histogram or something more. Okay.
Bar
So
graph,
this
histogram,
pie
line
plot,
graph,
yes,
pie
pie
graph,
plot
what you
is
call
there
it.
will be. Okay. So there will be lot of plottings. How many plotting are there? There in the Seaborn, there will be, I think violin plot will be there. I think there will be ode plot. I think there histogram also there. So lot of plottings are there, but uh, it's if five minimum five plotting technique, if you know, then you can easily um round up or easily showcase your project any type of data. If anyone or any project wants the particular plotting, just search in the Google accordingly. Suppose there will be violin plot, okay, but you don't know violin plot. Suppose search the violin plot section, and the main thing is the syntax SNS dot the plotting name. If there will be strip plot, STRIP strip plot name. Is there will be violin plot, there this thing, this name. So these names are also as an argument or function. This actually work. So whenever there will be particular plot, if anyone mentioned, none or nobody mentioned for the project particular plotting, they just want to showcase the data how much as you can. Okay. So if anyone from any side there will be mentioned from particular plot, just simply search and doing what to do, how much they're accepting, because x is equal to column name, y is equal to column name, data is equal to the variable name, you what, how much you work, how much each color work, palette work, that's all are same in SNS. Actually, the syntax, how it will change accordingly, some plotting name wise. So now we are moving on to the pair plot. So as the name says, as the name stands, pair plot means too many plottings showcase as a pair-wise. Okay, means uh, not pair-wise. You can say together, or accordingly they are showcasing with the data for most of the plotting. For most of the plotting or most of the data, they are automatically showcase the visualization. So how we do for plotting? Simple. When we load our data set, here also the syntax change by the name. Here also syntax change by the name. So what will be the name? The name will be SNS dot pair plot. And then in the parenthesis, we not need to be describe x-axis value, y-axis value, because it's supposed not to be a particular plot. It's supposed to be a various type of plotting that will showcase the data or that will visualize the data in a single axis. So it's called the pair plot. We supposed to be simple mention the variable name, and if you want to showcase the data based upon a particular column value that is used in u parameter, you can just simply write u is equal to, here 6 is mentioned. So this, if you mentioned that thing, so df means hold the data set value, whole data set value plotting in pair plot based upon the value of 6 columns, means women, men, based on these two things, based on these 6 column values, they are plotting. See, the things are there, simple, and nothing more you have to write, you have to create. There will be like some scatter plots also there. There are also some strip plots also there. There are also some these graphs also there, and all the total bill versus size, tip versus size versus size also graph created. Total bill also total bill graph created. Tip also tip graph created in this way. Tip also that's tip size also tip graph created. Tip also total bill graph created. Tip also size graph created. And then total bill and tips graph created. Total bill and size graph created. So all the things means graph is created in the based on 6 column value, that is male and female, and only two colors, blue and orange. So how the pair plot work? Please do in your system. It looks beautifully to present. Okay, do your system. Then we will move on for the next pair plot query.
So if we are using hue equal to 6, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
why the bar plot showing the total bill, tips, and size? Because we didn't give any, by x-axis. It just need to show that only the male part, the male and the
Hmm.
female
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
only, no? Why it's showing the
This
total
is a
bill and tip?
column, this is another column, this is another column in our
Yes,
data
sir.
set. Same as
Hmm.
when we do, you check, this will change the direction. Size will be first, okay?
Yes, sir.
Then tip, then total bill. If you, just a second, see, just a second, load. Yes. Now check, okay,
Yes,
how
sir.
much the plot of numerical values are there. Total bill, tip, and size, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
2, 3. Yes, sir.
See, total bill, tip, and size. Which basis we are doing? 6 column basis, male and female. If you do on
Hmm.
the day, if you on the day, let's check, let's change it to day. Wait a minute. See, the graph looks like this. So how it is happening? Actually, it starts from the first column, first numerical column. or first column that has the numerical values. Okay. Then randomly first column, then second numerical column, then third numerical column. Okay. And it will change the sequence. Last, middle, first for the y-axis. First,
The
they
x-axis
create the
for
x-axis, then they create
yes, sir.
y-axis. Okay. And in
Okay.
the, this is the whole axis things. This is the whole axis things.
Hmm.
Size total, tip size, size is not at the graph. It's just total amount. It will be just like one type of area graph, you can say. Tip total bill, tip, that same tip size. See, this is the plotting. So
Okay.
this
Okay.
actually works that way. So first you very much carefully see the data set, what the data set is taking, or what the data set is actually works on this. And then they will create. If you do time, let's check time. See, lunch or dinner. So it's accordingly changes the thing. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
And obviously, see the four colors that I already mentioned. The four basic color for the Python Jupyter notebook. First, the default color
Blue,
is blue, then orange, then green,
orange,
then red.
green, and red.
Okay. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the thing. Okay. So here there is the day wise, there is the time wise. Okay, let's do for all. Control C, next, Control V, X. Let's run it. Okay. It also do, and what left? Smoker. Okay. Okay. So it also present. So I am showing all the four numerical value columns with the basis of, you can say, character value or descriptive value columns, how it can present the pair plot. Now moving on to the next. Okay. Okay, this is the size. Okay, size portion also there. I
Yes, I have
think
done this.
yes,
I'm
yes,
also
yes,
trying.
yes. So size portion, I already told you in the previous U, when we plotting U, that obviously it not mandatory to present x-axis and y-axis, then present U parameter value different from x-axis column, y-axis column. Means if x is equal to, just forget everything. Suppose there is a x-axis value column named day, y-axis value column name income, suppose. Okay. And then hue we are mentioned, and suppose what will be hue, day income. Okay. What will be that? Costing. Let cost. How much you spend money. Okay. So hue is this. So these are three different column from a data set. If you want that, sir, we not using hue parameter, any different column, we simply use the column from the x-axis parameter. You can. If anyone wants, sir, we not using any different column from the data set, we just simply use y-axis column value income. Yes, you can. Obviously, you can. So, in that purpose, we will be showcase the graph. in two order for the pair plot. In the other cases, when you represent the thing, in the other cases, when you represent the things, how x-axis, y-axis column value, and hue will be uh, putting the more important role, because upon the hue parameter value, it will showcase the data or it will visualize the data. But for the pair plot section, when you mentioned any numerical column as hue parameter, it will not present in the graphical representation. Okay. Suppose here hue is this. Okay. So in the column, sorry, the data set, this is the data set. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and suppose TIP. Let's change tip, then run, check.
It will only show the
Total bill
total
and
bill and
size,
size.
but not tip, because we picked one numerical value column as hue. But in other cases, it's actually, when it is not pair plot, single plot, it's actually obviously show the data for that column also. But in the pair plot, when we picked any numerical column as hue parameter value, it will simply overlook it, and the respectly the left two or left uh, numerical value columns it will represent. Okay. So this is the pair plot thing. One more thing for the pair plot when we use hue.
So I need to
Yes.
ask something.
Sir,
Yes.
If in the pair plot, if we
Hmm.
give like x-axis, y-axis, df,
Hmm.
and u,
Hmm.
it will run or not? If we provide
Uh,
x-axis, x equal to
see,
total bill.
pair plots means it is worked on totally the data set, not the supposed to be one particular x-axis on y-axis. Because when you put x-axis value or
Hmm.
y-axis value, that means you particularly want to showcase the graph between, or you want to showcase the comparison graph between two column parameter or two column values. But pair plot actually what it does, it actually does with respective to the whole data set.
Oh, good. Yes, sir.
Whole data set means actually we just combinedly we want to show the numerical column values comparison in a single axis or in a single tab, you can say. Okay, so for that
Yes.
wise pair plot is happen. But whatever your question, I never tried this, that in pair plot, x-axis do, y-axis do. I never try this. Okay. If you
Okay,
want,
sir.
you can try and then check if this is error or if this is not error. If this is error happened, what error it's showing? Because it is very important, the error message. Okay.
It's showing the pair plot got an unexpected key argument
Yes, yes,
x.
yes, yes, yes. That's why I'm asking you. Because
Yeah.
pair plot basically work with respective total data set. And from there, how much the numerical values. So, so what actually we do for the pair plot, for the plotting, when we mentioned the pair plot, SNS dot pair plot, then the data set variable name. So then hue. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
when we mention hue, the column name must, for most of the cases, it will be like not the numerical value columns, like day, like string value columns, as I perfectly mentioned, the string value column or the string value data type column or the object data type column values in the hue portion. And in the DF portion, it will present the all numerical value
All done.
charts. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Gayatri, tell me whatever the question.
sir, I didn't use the new column, new value at
Okay.
without
Okay.
I just using DF only.
Mm-hmm.
It shows all the columns value.
Hmm.
Can I show this?
Okay, just I am using this. Just a second. Okay,
Yeah,
let's do it.
yeah, it shows for. Yeah.
Yes, check. Tell me.
Yeah, sir, may for we use Q for separate column, but if we use DF means what is where we use it, sir? Because just I try to whether it is work or not.
Oh, means
In
you
which
want to ask for what reason we are using hue here, right?
yes, sir. I know Q is used for the separate column. We have to give the plot. Sorry, sir. We have to plot the separate
Data
column.
dependency. This term you can understand. Data dependency.
Okay, sir.
X-axis, Y-axis, data dependent onto which column, which another column. Okay. This is called the hue parameter work. Data dependency. Okay. Here see this actual example is also comes later. This thing.
Okay.
Okay. I also describe later, but okay, no issue. I will describe here also. When we not mentioning hue, it not supposed to be show all the data. See only the numerical columns from our data set. Total bill,
Uh,
heat and size.
yes, sir. My question is,
Hmm?
when we use this data pair plot without using
When
who value.
you without using hue value, when
Yes, sir.
you want to use, okay, so when there will be dependent, because that's a good question. If first you have to knowledge that in which project you have to use these visualization modules or this visualization function. Suppose there will be stock market based project, there will be financial project, there will be suppose mm, little bit of, you can say, work time or work, this type of project. Okay, you can use pair plot. Means
Okay.
the pair plot, when there will be least, not the least, average number of numerical columns. Suppose there is a data set, you got 10 columns are there. Okay,
Okay, sir.
in left the index, 9 columns are there. So in the 9 column you have got 4 or maximum 5 numerical value columns,
Yes,
and
sir.
the other one is supposed to be the object data type column. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so there you can use. But if you want to use for the IPL data project, there will be all columns.
Okay.
Means suppose 20 columns are there, and there will be 15 to 16 columns are in a numerical value. Ball by ball data, how many fours, how many six, how many singles, which date the play, or how many runs, most of the runs. That's the data, right, for the IPL
Yes,
data
sir.
set.
Yes, yes.
So this all the numerical value. So most of the columns are in a numerical format. So if you want to use pair plot in that portion, so the
Okay.
graph will look like very haphazardly, or the graph will be bigger, more bigger. So why we need pair plot there?
Okay.
So use pair plot at the places where most of the time the number of numerical columns would be least and number of object data type column would be average. Means 3 4, 3 numerical column, 4 object data type column, 4 numerical
Okay.
column, then 6 or 7 data type column. So this type of there you can use. Okay.
So, if you want to show the numerical column and the object column means we can use pair plot. It's a,
Yes, you can use. And
uh,
obviously pair plot hue, what will be the hue portion, try object data type as mentioned in the hue parameter.
okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, can we change the color of this?
From the palette portion you can change, obviously.
Okay, sir.
From the palette portion, SN in the SNS palette is used most of the time. So from the palette
And
portion, you can place the color.
can we select some row columns, like some few columns can we select, or all the columns will be like?
Means in the pair plot.
Yes,
In the pair plot, all the numerical columns works together. All
okay.
the numerical columns. Okay. Means
Can't we
see.
select a few columns? Like if we want to skip some columns, then is it possible?
Yes, suppose total bill, tip, and size. These are the three columns, numerical columns. When you use pair plot in the data set, this shows total bill, tip, size, all three comparison visualization. When you not using hue parameter, these between these three or among these three, if you use hue parameter value among these three, means suppose hue parameter value will be size or tip or total bill, then only two column will be work. But you not to be visualize or you not to be showcase like choosing total bill versus tip, total bill versus size. You can't do this. Actually pair plot is presenting for the whole data set and the numerical columns inside it for comparison. Clear?
Yes, sir.
This is actually work for together for the whole
Okay.
data set pair plot.
Sir, can
Yes.
we use the pair plot actually in this line Seaborn dot pair plot df that you can give now like this we can give two or more plots in the same line, same coding,
What is your question? I can't understand.
same cell. So here we use Seaborn dot pair plot
Yes.
df command used today.
Yes.
As we use hue equal to sex and hue equal to
Yes.
smoker like this,
Yes.
can we use this in the same cell?
Yes, yes, means the hue is equal to the any of the numerical value column name, right?
Yes, sir. So
Yes,
in
we
the
can
same
use.
cell.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you can use same name. When you used the same name, that's I am showing you. See, okay, smoker there, sex there. Just a second. Time. What will be the what will be there? There is some example. Just a second. Okay, okay, I'm creating a one example. Control C plus Control V. Okay, so this is the data set, total bill, tip, size. These are the three numerical value. So we choose suppose total bill. Okay,
Okay.
total bill column, that is the numerical value, and we put there Control V and run it. Just a second. Then total bill is separated from presentation. Okay.
Okay.
We mentioned hue total bill as a numerical column. Total bill is a numerical column, is supposed to be present in the graph because
Sir.
all the numerical columns are presented in the graph. But when we use total bill, a numerical column as hue parameter, then it is separated from the graph. So it is the suggestion when we present the pair plot, supposed in the hue parameter, please try to present the object data type values, not the numerical values. If you use numerical values, then some of the column could be missed.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is the pair plot presentation. And the thing is, okay, I think you all have the NBA data set. That's the first one we are using. Okay, I'm sharing that NBA
Sir,
data set.
it's working, sir. Actually, sir, I use it. It's working.
Okay.
Actually, I used total bill and tip in the
Hmm.
same cell
Hmm.
as hue. It's working, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Where is the NBA data set?
Sir, if we didn't use U, we just write DF
Hmm.
in the SNS paper,
Hmm.
then what, for which column is showing the
All with a
graphs?
C. That's the described. All numerical column. Simple numerical column. Pair plot is for
The,
numerical column.
okay, then it then show for the smoker and
No,
for
no, no, no,
the.
no, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Smoke, day, they are not using. Just all numerical values they are presenting in the pair plot.
Okay, okay.
Okay. One thing, just a second. Okay. So what I'm searching? Oh, data set. Just a second. Where is the data set? NBA. Okay, I am sending in the chat box one NBA dataset that already I'm sending in the matplotlib blind plot and that portion NBA dataset. Okay, so NBA dataset you please download and can load this thing. So this is the NBA dataset. Okay, index separate column, name separate column, team member or team name there are, number there are, position, age, height, weight, college, salary. Okay, if we use here pair plot, okay, so number, age, weight, salary, number, age, weight, salary. Okay, these thing they can use. Okay, so using pair plot. Here also we are not using any data. If we use data, suppose let's college. U data will be college. How it's look like? Let's check. Do work with this NB data set. It's a very popular data set. Okay, this thing, because when you search in the YouTube or any website for the sports data analyst, then you find out this NBA project for all, and this is the data set for NBA project. So total bill is there. If we choose college as you, okay, let's total bill college. If we run, okay, sorry, data, okay. Again, kernel problem, right? What happened? Okay, I'm using one more. Where is the dataset? Okay, there is. Control C, P. Okay, it's working. Let's import matplotlib and Seaborn. It's also working. C, Control V. College name. Okay. Now if we run, what there is a problem.
Thank you.
Why that is not working?
Sir, you can wait
Yes,
for
yes,
because it's take time.
yes. I think it is take times.
Yes, sir,
Don't know
start.
because new Jupyter compiler is so much taking times
Yes, sir.
actually.
Yes, sir. And one more thing, we can't update very new, sir, because it shows so much of warnings. After that only it shows
Hmm.
output. For Seaborn and Matplotlib, it shows at least 4 to 5 warnings. After that only should.
Actually, there are too much. See, this is happening. Oh, okay. This is the NBA column, na? Oh, sorry. This will take so much time. I'm just forgot that is not the inbuilt column. Okay, so that is taking so much time. Okay, because it will create the data for number, age, weight, salary, and taking all the college name. What will be the row? 458 rows. See, this now created. Okay. See, this is a so much very beautiful. Actually, this creates all that column name, college name, and then so I'm clear.
Yes, sir.
So it is supposed to be take so much time. We have to wait. So this is the pair plot. And one more thing for okay, this is the one more thing that I want to tell you. If particularly age, I think age will be, I think you will taking the, suppose you want to create this thing for top 5 or bottom 5 or bottom 10 or bottom this type of things, then you can simply use head function or the tail function. Okay, you can simply use the head function or tail function. Just check this. If we copy, and okay, these things will happen, and then if we just paste it, Seaborn.playerpod data dot, suppose we need to mention for 10, and you will be, suppose, okay, that is the college, and let's working with the height, not height, team, tm. And one thing you can check that hue parameter is so much advanced that it automatically created the block portion, and then it will showcase the update. Okay, so data age, not age, we are working with the team. Okay, and if we run it, just wait.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Sir, in my Jupyter notebook, when I use hue equal to some
Hmm.
column name means it
Hmm.
shows in the blue color only, but in your Jupyter notebook it shows color. Did you initialize palette value for it?
No, no, no.
Oh,
You means see, this is the in the blue color.
no,
See,
sir. Before that.
this, oh, okay, this one. No,
Yes, sir.
I am not using any palette value. Simple. Pair plot data and hue just supposed to be college. One thing here actually work. You when you using hue is equal to college, this also turns into blue. Gayatri?
Okay. Okay, sir.
No, no, I'm asking you
Okay,
that when you using hue parameter in college,
no, sir.
that
I
also
actually I didn't use for it. Okay. Oh, that
it
means
is,
if the
yes,
data is
is,
used means
yes.
it's
It's upon
equal to
dependent
color.
upon the data. Means college, there are so much college names, so the color is automatically choosing. In
Okay,
the
sir.
team, there are only one team, so that is one color.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. No
Okay,
worries. Okay, sir.
these things also work.
Okay,
So
sir.
this is the main, you can say, the pair plot, and the last,
Sir, and one more thing,
yes,
in the pair plot, that we don't need to use a color if it is not required, because
why, what the
if
necessary,
we
if it is
uh,
inbuilt or it's showing for their choice,
if
then not
we
need.
have a lot of data means there is no need for color
It's
specify the color.
automatically it check, it
Yeah.
automatically it choose if
Okay.
single color is single column is there, suppose team. Okay, and obviously this graph, when I write this line Seaborn dot pair plot data dot head is equal to 10, these plots supposed to be past 10 values, not the whole data. It shows first
Okay,
10 values. If we put 5, then the graph will be plotting with the first 5 values, not the whole. So in that way, when we showcase the data sets, if you don't want to showcase the whole data, you just simply choose how much you want from your data set. It will be 5, it will be 10, it will be 20. So then I think it will be not taking so much time. Okay, so these
okay,
the things will be happen. And here see, you automatically sorry, you automatically choose color from palette. Okay, because it actually, this function is actually some, what can I say, AI, not AI, this function automatically, the hub server have the pandas, or you can say the Seaborn modules own all the datas, how much it automatically create. In the previous one strip plot, you see when we use hue, automatically create the legend portion, which color denote which day, which week it will denote. It actually it has the power of automatically doing the choose colors and doing noted. See here also age, I'm not asking you to create this legend type things, but he's actually do. Okay, so it actually
okay,
is
sir.
taking the things, obviously. One more things. Okay, this is a bivariate plotting, you can say, from the pair plot. It's a type of pair plot, or not a type, it's a plotting technique. Plotting technique from pair plot. Okay, say plotting keyword, and then also there the diagnosed keyword. Okay, diagram, kind of diagram, and KDE is actually work from the palette portion. Diagram kind, which diagram there, and plotting keywords, PLOT KWS. And here for the bivariate plotting keywords, what we have taken there, the color, age color, and this is K means the color code, age color code from the palette. Okay, it's actually mentioned, but not used to this type of bivariate plotting. Not this is the different thing or different detailed thing. We not need to any this type of function for the presentation. Simply pair plot what we have discussed. Use this for the project,
Okay.
and if size or color we can choose, then simply use this keyword. Okay, copy the code or write the code. This is the pattern. When you increase the size of the dots, increase the size of the graph, or you can change the color.
Okay, sir.
This simple. No means to what is bivariate plotting, what is all the things. This is the all topic. Okay, please remind this. And so that's it. That's the end of, not the end, but primarily our end of pandas, matplotlib, numpy, and Seaborn. Obviously today is the Seaborn's last class and the last of Python. Okay, I hope you get obviously 17 prior classes from the uh, core Python, and today I think it is 16 or 17 number classes from the advanced Python. Besides these 34 classes, you also get some revision classes, some introduction classes, some practice session, some assessment sessions also. Hope this Python journey will help you to create project in data analyst, right? How was your experience in this total thorough classes?
Yeah, it was nice. Excellent.
Everyone has any query?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, so if anyone face any query, you can discuss in the group. Obviously, you can search by your own and try to make as much as project you can. Okay, and do one thing. In today, if you want to do project on the basis of Titanic dataset, then it will be very much uncertainty for hiring you in the MNC companies. Do project in real time data. For that reason, I am also used or starting the COVID project. Okay, because COVID project data analyst, it will be helpful because this pandemic is not clear now. Okay, it will helpful for all of the decades, and one type real time data that already we are collecting our ELP employee details. I think 92 to 95 responses already
The
done.
94 response.
94, yes, 94 already done, and we just starting our analyzing with that thing. Okay, uh, Gayatri, you please share the screen of the Google form.
Yeah, yes, sir. One second.
So now what's next of
SQL.
for the next SQL?
SQL, because
Uh,
database is so much important. We will move on
Sir,
database.
is
Yes.
my experience is
Okay. Yes, your screen is visible now. Okay. So go on the response and just scroll down little bit slower. Okay.
okay.
See, already this response from created by Gayatri, me, and Sefali. Okay. So there already I just mentioned them to more clarify, to more clearly create the data from that will help not to so much hectic way. Okay. Not so much hectic way we can do this. This is simple. There are all, okay. Gayatri, scroll down. All the
Yes.
things are in a tabular format I have created there, and as Google Assistants or Google AI already created graphs, plots in the form. Okay, already created graphs and forms in
Uh,
there. All the things are there in that portion. Gayatri, please move on to the question part
yes.
and now scroll down.
Yes.
So you can see that employee details, employee mail ID, employee name, from then address location in all the state, then blood group also there, then also how much your higher education, gender, then how much you have the career gap, how much the percentage of your higher education, pass out year, all in a checkbox. In tabular format, you can get the response. Okay. So
Yes.
what we have to do? We have to first show the data set, show the data information, describe, find out the null values, find out the duplicacy, find out the wrong pattern, then remove duplicacy, filled up the null values or with zero or median, filled up the wrong pattern or do right thing in the wrong pattern. Then we have to create the graphs day by day. Okay. So I am not giving you any more queries with these CSV files. No, I'm not giving any queries. You have to create queries by your own. It is very much important that thinking or showing a particular data set, what queries are risen in your mind. In that way, you can analyze the things, you can visualize all the plots. So Gayatri will give you the uh, access of the CSV files, or she can provide the CSV files in group. Okay?
Sir, can
Yes.
I send now?
Yeah. Or you can send later by today. Okay.
Okay.
And the COVID project update, obviously the EILP project update, I suppose to think at least you do the data means data information, data describes, and also the null values, finding the null values, and a little bit of visualization things up to tomorrow. I'm not challenging everyone or putting pressure everyone to do this, because there will be town hall meet, night town hall, and I suppose to everyone, tell everyone that you please showcase the real time data project. This is the actually real time data, and this way we all collect the data, and then we will provide the things for data cleaning or data analyze in every sector. In that way the data cleaning is done. So we have supposed to collect the data, then analyze, visualize all the things, and data cleaning also. Tomorrow you please cover up the update at least 70% from the 70 to 80% from the COVID project, and 30 to 40% from the this type of data. And next week we will start the SQL portion. So, okay, so I think you all know the you are doing the join, SQL join, you have completed. Hello, anyone please inform me.
What, sir?
In the SQL classes from Muni, you all completed the join portion.
Yes, sir. The joint portion was done in the earlier classes, like first, in
Okay,
second or third class,
okay.
it was completed.
So what I am doing, I am first in one day giving you a short brief about the DDL, DML, okay, this type of SQL theories. Then moving on to the Varkar car means data creation. How can you create a database? Everyone install your MySQL in your system. I think everyone install MySQL. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
that I think that will be
Yes,
not
sir.
any more problem for doing this. So first of all, we create the MySQL small theory portion there. Then allies, SQL allies will be there as portion. So then you will move on to the join portion, some example. Then you will be first you have to learn how to create a database, how to create a database. Okay, and then we will move on for the project. Directly we will move on for the SQL project, because SQL is not like the Python. SQL is like you, how you practice all the queries. Suppose there is a data set come to you and you have to be create a query that this how much or how many employee from your company get the hike in November month. So what will be the query? What will be the query? You get your answer, or if we specifically I can mention that how many companies or mentioned the company employee name that will get the 5% hike in November month. Then the output or the table will give you, the client will give you the table. You have to be create the uh, all the query. Okay, so that thing will be done by SQL. SQL is upon so much practice. Hacker rank or hacker earth, please register yourself, and day by day you can level up your SQL skill, or from any platform give SQL practice set. Okay, this is the data set.
Sir,
Yes.
actually, before joining here, I use SQL.
Hmm.
That means SQL, SSMS. That means SQL management system. Can I use it, or I have to install MySQL?
If I think in please check the syntax. There is any different in the syntax, or in my suggestion, it will be better for MySQL if you install. Okay.
Okay.
And one more thing, if you face any issue to install MySQL, because SQL database installation and uninstallation both are so much hectic, little bit hectic there is. Okay. If you
Yeah, yes,
created
sir.
server, created the password, so download MySQL, and then we will move on to the SQL next week. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And one thing I'm thinking, and also ask with the management, web scraping if we need or not. If we do web scraping or not. Anybody know about web scraping?
No, sir. We need to learn.
Okay,
No, sir.
habituate with that term. Okay, I am showing you what is the web scraping. Just 1 minute. Okay, so this is the website of Indian Cricket Board. Okay, BCCI website. So I supposed to be work project on data analyst, sports analyst, or cricket analyst from this BCCI website. In most of the time, from any website, we have to get the data. But if anyone don't want to give the data, then what we do? Simple click on anywhere, just go on inspect, and this is comes to you. This is after inspecting from this how the data are there, what will be the data set or data you can get here. Okay, using data analyst. Learning web scraping, you can directly access any of the website in the whole world and collect the data for data analyst. So this is the web scraping do. Okay. I am just talking with the management because I also in a beginner phase of web scraping, I also just use 1 or 2 times in a project. So just doing it after completion SQL, then we move on to the Power BI and SQL, Power BI, Excel project. Excel also doing in the project because SQL, Power BI, Excel, these all are doing in a project-based practice. How much you practice there, you will be so much effective in the project. Python, that will be a backbone. You learn how to create these things. They are that not the things are little bit more. Power BI, there are some KPIs that will be mass describes how can you create the dashboard. But this thing will be created. Okay. So, okay, we will meet in the next week and we will obviously upload the classes. Okay. There is a
Okay,
network
sir.
issue. Okay. So I think